There is such thing as takers. Takers do exist. Takers are people who they want all of your energy. I'm not even talking about money. They want your energy. They want your goodness. They want your time. They want your consideration, your mindfulness. And they don't really give anything back. They don't really reciprocate anything. There's a particular individual I know who's all gloom and doom. It's pretty funny. It's almost like a damn TV show. You ever seen the Debbie Downer on SNL? Wah, wah, where every few seconds is this woman who's saying some kind of tragic thing that's happening in the world or in her life. I know a person like that, and it's always the work. It's everything is always bad, and that's their daily sort of life to just continually speak to all the things going wrong. And what's going wrong with this particular individual has a lot to do with their lifestyle. It's their overall health that's affecting them. And she doesn't want to do anything about it. And you know what? F that. I'm an empath. And when I say that, it's because I can't control it. It's unconscious. It's involuntary. But I have to consciously pull my energy, detach my energy away from people like that because they are indeed takers. Those people, it's not that they're bad people. It's not that takers are evil people. It's not even necessarily that at least they're not consciously toxic. But what takers do is they want your energy. And if you're similar to me, what takers don't realize is that people like you and I may be so internally messed up, internally unstable, internally discombobulated, and we're in a weak state as well. And we might be trying to like regain our stability, regain our power, regain our energy, regain it all. And the taker wants those benefits from you, but the taker is not trying to do it on their own, individually, autonomously. But I will say to you, if you are the empath, if you're the sensitive person, if you are the one indulging the taker, eventually I have to tell you, it's on you. It's on you. You don't have to give the taker your energy. You don't have to give the taker all of your damn time. In the name of niceness, that is, what you are building up is resentment. And if you're not building up resentment, what you are losing is time and energy. Because also one of the things about the taker is that you end up falling into their rhythm. You end up falling into their pace, to their mentality. You begin to have weak perspectives and weak-minded sensibilities. And when I talk about weakness, I'm not talking about weakness in the context of defeating people and like conquering the company and like making all the money and stepping on people's heads. I'm talking about it's weak because we as individuals, I've come to the frightening conclusion I'm the decisive element. We are the decisive elements, unfortunately, inconveniently. Even though a lot of us have been taught, we have been taught that like the world and the cosmos is dictating this and that. It is up to you, mother effer. It is totally up to you. And that is a scary thought that you have the power and the decision-making capability to make your life go up or down. And there's so many basic things. Like I'll have to give you one basic thing. This taker that I'm in particular I'm talking about, she always sick. She could change her diet, but she wouldn't. If I told her this, she wouldn't believe it. No, I have told her this, and she doesn't believe it. And it's said in this way. You go, yeah, okay, maybe she ain't gonna do it. She's not gonna change her effing diet. She's not going to because she's addicted to being a victim of her internal world. I'm not one of those people who, when I talk about victimhood, I'm not saying that victims don't actually exist. A lot of people, when they talk about don't be a victim, they want to completely ignore environmental factors and historical circumstances. I'm not even talking about that. But I will say, a lot of people, we do act like we are so helpless that there's nothing that can be done to strengthen ourselves, to fortify ourselves. Don't get caught up in the momentum, in the energy, and the mentality of the taker. Stop indulging the taker. And you can give them advice. You can help edify you. But if you give up all your energy and then you have nothing left, then you have to really reflect and think, how much time and energy should I be giving this person? I'd really like you to consider that. And it's for your sake. I really do believe in putting on your oxygen mask before you can put on somebody else's. A lot of people, like they just let you just build up a little bit, build up your energy a little bit, and then they want it. They want it from you. They want your shit. And it's not about you building yourself up so then you don't give them anything, or you just completely are like being cold-hearted and just ignoring them just because they're quote unquote weak or not doing it right. But it ultimately is about your well-being. And how valuable is your well-being to you? I just know for me, my well-being is not only so valuable because it feels good, but it's so valuable because it's necessitous. If my well-being isn't optimal, I am a wreck. I will fall apart. I will make terrible decisions. Even when I'm optimized, I still don't make the best of decisions. But it still is probabilistically way better than when I am, let's say, a fraction of that. And so I just want to encourage you to not indulge the taker. I would like to encourage you to realize that takers, you giving them all your time and energy, as saintly as that is, it's maybe not in your best interest. And sometimes you need permission to let go, permission to stop. Give them sound advice, but if they have no solutions that they're interested in, perhaps it's time you disconnect, detach, and move forward without them.